God. I think I finally figured it out. It should be all nice and dandy. Hopefully. I'm gonna go check it. Okay, she works, but now I have this cube thing. I don't want that there. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it? This? Not this. Okay, let's go here. This. Okay. This. Ha. There we go. Okay, that should be good. This one. Okay, we're good. All right. I see it, but do you see it? Let's go see. I'm checking. Oh my God. I got it. Holy crap. So after hours of me dicking around with the app and getting frustrated, it was me. I was the dumbass. My screen was in portrait mode locked, so wow, you can really tell I've been up since 5 a.m. Okay, but now it's too late. Oh my gosh. I need, how's this? I think that's good, right? Is it good? I think it's fine. Okay. Holy crap. That was so much. Okay, I still don't know what I want to do with this. I think I'm gonna keep it for, maybe we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'm gonna put them away. Okay. Welcome once again. Okay, attempt number 2 for you guys. Attempt number 700 for me in getting my stream to work. I feel like I'm always like blocked by like, I don't know, technology or system problems. And I feel like most of the issues are usually like the simplest fix, but I go through like every other option before I figure out the one that actually works. Okay, we're gonna put this in the fridge and decide whether or not I want to cook this tomorrow or not. All right. And within all that time, my potatoes are ready. I'm gonna leave them in there so that they stay warm and that they're ready. Okay, I need to clean this. Do I need this? I don't need this. Okay, we do not need that. We're gonna put that there. I will need this cutting board, and I don't want all this dried up potato juice on my counter. Well, the counter's gonna get messy, so I might as well just leave it. But my cutting board needs to be cleaned, I think. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna clean it. Okay. Oh my God. I was getting so frustrated. We're okay. Everything is okay. Man. I'm like such a perfectionist, and yet everything seems to go wrong whenever I actually go into stream. Like, it works fine beforehand, and then I go to stream and I have all these like issues. Stupid issues. Alright. Knife. Damn. Gotta get this guy cleaned up. Alright, so if you just came in to my Scuffed kitchen cleaning / meal prepping, I don't actually have a plan for my meal prep stuff. I have like kind of an idea. I have chard, which is like a leafy green, kind of like spinach a little bit. And I have potatoes, and I have ground beef. And the meal prep is just because I'm lazy, not because I'm like trying to bulk up or eat healthy or anything like that. It's because it costs way too much money for me to eat out all the time, which is why I do not. And I like food a lot, so if I eat out, it costs me like a lot of money to do. So it's better and healthier for me if I just eat it at home, but then I need to meal prep it, and I hate cooking, so it takes me forever to either decide, or I end up just eating a bag of popcorn or a tub of ice cream, which, you know, neither of those are filling or healthy or just, you know, make you feel good. You know, it tastes good in the moment, but it is not good afterwards. Okay, so my chard. Ooh, I have green onions too. Great. Okay. Yes. We're gonna use green onions as well. So this guy, take this guy out first. And I don't have a lot of space, so if you're like, why are you putting things on here? It's not on yet. My counter space is yay big, and so we work with what we've got, you know? So, here we are. Okay. I am gonna cook all of this. I'm just gonna like, saute them. I think you need olive oil to saute it, but all I have is coconut oil, because I keep forgetting to buy olive oil. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like kind of break this in here, and then I'm gonna wash it with vinegar and water just to get all the buggies out, because we got this from the market. Oh, she's so sad looking. Got this from the farmer's market, and you should always wash your produce regardless of where you got it from. But every time I've gotten wow, why is it so lamb? God damn. It's not that old, is it? Well, we don't have money to throw food out, so we're gonna cook it. Anyways, yeah, every time I've gotten food from the market, there's like little bugs, which is fine. Like, it literally comes from the farm, so it is to be expected. They do wash their produce ahead of time, but I mean, it's outside. Like, the farmer's market is literally outside, especially in the summer. So there will 100% be bugs. You can never get rid of everything 100%. So it is always good to wash them. I saw this thing on TikTok where everyone was putting like, not just vinegar, but I think it was baking soda. And then it like bubbled with the vinegar. And then everyone was fighting in the comments about whether or not it actually cleans it or not. Apparently it like negates the vinegar. I'm not actually too sure, but I don't have any baking soda, so we are literally just using vinegar to wash it. Oh, I only have this. What? I only have this much apple cider vinegar? Oh well. Alright, well, it's gonna be a mix of apple cider vinegar and regular vinegar. So, yes. Let's put some water in here. I used to like laugh at my mom being a granola mom, and now I am a granola mom. Well, I'm not a mom, but I dressed like one today. I feel like I look like a mom. Like a little toddler's mom or something. I didn't purposefully, but I feel like that's the vibe I gave off. It's the curly hair, I think. Like, without the curly hair, it would have been fine, but with the curly hair, it's like, hello, Timmy, welcome. Would you like some peanut butter and celery? Of course, my child. Please don't touch the lamp. Thank you so much. You know, that's the vibe it's giving off. I love the curly hair, but sometimes I feel like I look too sweet with it. But then when I don't do it, I feel like I look really mean. You know? Some people are like, when I first met you, I thought you were the biggest bitch. And I literally said nothing. You know? Anybody else get that? I always get the, like, I thought you were a bitch comment. And it's always to people that, like, when I introduced myself, was very polite and nice. I don't know what it is. Okay, this is done. I don't want the, like, you see this? See how, like, it's got floaties in it? I don't want the floaties. We're trying to get rid of the floaties. So, white vinegar it is. Okay. Should be enough vinegar, I think. I'm gonna put a little bit more water. And the, like, limpy leaves will probably brighten up again. Just gonna make sure it's all in there. Soak her up. Okay. That's good. By the way, I'm not an actually, like, good cook or anything. I'm a very, very, very lazy cook. And I know it doesn't look like it, but I feel like that's what meal prepping is. Like, meal prepping is being a lazy cook. So you spend all of one day cooking, and then you don't do it for the rest of the week. It's amazing. But I'm also lazy because I don't like follow a recipe or anything. I'm just like, this is my how much I think it's fine, great. And I just throw, like, every, you know, spice that I have. And I don't know, like, you know, some people are like, oh yes, if you combine this spice with this spice, you get, you know, it's got this, like, smoky. I know nothing about that. I will throw everything together. I don't give a shit. I think most people actually hate my cooking. I don't use a lot of oil or anything. Hi. You are a lazy cook as well? Yeah, I hate cooking, but it's cheaper than eating out, and it's healthier. If I could, I would eat out all the time and eat nothing but McDonald's, but unfortunately, I cannot be doing that because even McDonald's is now, like, expensive. Well, it's expensive in my head because my eyes are always much bigger than my stomach. I end up ordering, like, $40 of McDonald's, which is a lot of food for one person. So, here we are, being good. And I know that once I'm done work this week, I will be very happy that I have cooked food for myself. Because I will be far too tired and lazy to actually do anything. So, it's better for me to spend a whole day doing it. I have food for later next day. Yeah, exactly. I set myself up for success for the rest of the week. And then, you know, I only have to cry about it for one day. And at least I don't have to share my food with anyone, so no one can complain about my food being, like, bad or gross or boring. What am I cooking? Honestly, I don't really have, like, like meal plan. I'm basically just using everything I have in my fridge. So I have potatoes, green onions, chard, and ground beef. So I'm just gonna throw the chard and like saute it, kind of. I think that's what I'm doing. I don't actually know what saute means. I think saute just means you're using olive oil. Chard. It's like a leafy green. It's kind of like it's like spinach. It looks like spinach mixed with like rhubarb, almost. You can use it as like a salad, or you can use it to like steam it, and then you have that like spinachy type of flavor. You know? So I'm gonna burning my fingers. Okay, we're good? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna saute it, if I think that's what I'm doing. And then throw it in with the potatoes, and then just throw some ground beef on the side and call it, you know? And then I have a bunch of lettuce as well. So I'll see how much food this makes me. And then if it's not enough, then I'll make like another salad or two with some smoked salmon. Oh, sorry, my thing is like, I'm still like new to streaming, so sometimes it like struggles to do things. So I'm sorry if you said something and it blocked you. I have to figure out why it's blocking certain messages. Something about being too long, but I don't think they're really long. Sorry, fam. We're still struggling with the systems of streaming. Every time I go to stream, I have a new issue. It works perfectly fine when I'm not on stream, and then I go live, and then I have a million issues. And this is my first IRL stream, but it's from my kitchen, so we're not really away from home. But I'm testing it with my phone, so we may have a lot of issues. So we're going with the flow, and then the next IRL stream I do will be better, and you know, we learn as we go through mistakes. Introvert IRL. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go out in public, especially not with my phone out and talking to it. I feel like it attracts way too many like conversations from random people that don't know you, and it's just, you know, it's a lot. It's too much sometimes. Like, I don't really want to talk to strangers. I just want to like vibe with chat and IRL and stuff like that. And then, okay, wait, what am I doing before I cut all this up? I'm cutting it up. I'm gonna put it in a plate because I want to, or could I just throw it in the pan right away? I think I'm gonna put it on a plate first, because I'm not sure what I'm doing. Yeah, you said it's true. You do. I mean, the minute you have any phone, camera, or anything like that, and you're talking to it, people are just like, "Oh my God, what's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing?" You know, it's too much, and I don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. Not yet, anyways. It took me like 3 years to actually start streaming, even though I had all the equipment for it and everything, because I was so stressed about just being live online. And then I went live after testing everything, and kept having issues with my capture card because I was streaming on Twitch, but with my Switch because I was playing Zelda, and it kept freezing on me every like 2 hours or so, and so I got really frustrated. So now we're trying the IRL thing instead. Are you in the US? No, I'm in Canada, actually. So Same, but like different, but same, you know? The States are, like, Canada likes to pretend like they're more humble than they really are, you know? It's almost the same country, minus, like, all the celebrities and the fame and all that stuff. All our celebrities just go to the States. You know? What about you? More chill. Yeah, Canada's definitely more chill. In every sense of the word. Man, this green onion is giving me a lot. Alright. I think I will definitely have enough for the week, that's for sure. Won't have to make any more. Romania, but you're in the UK. Are you studying in the UK? Or are you just traveling? Romania. How is Romania? I've never actually traveled anywhere because from Canada, everything is very expensive. Even just traveling to the US is quite pricey. And my family didn't have any money for it. And then I became an adult and, you know, I had to pay bills. Eventually, I want to start traveling, but for now, we're just going with the flow. And besides, I really do like staying in and not going anywhere. Studying, initially moved here to work. Oh, that's cool. What are you studying in, if you don't mind me asking? You don't need to answer if you don't want to. Some people like to keep things to themselves. And I get that. I went to school for something artsy. And I returned to school multiple times, also for artsy things. And I'm not doing any of it. I'm not working in any of those fields. But I'm still happy because I took things that I really wanted to learn. I think that's important. Computing, yeah. You'll always have a job in computers, that's for sure. Anything in that is always good. How's the sound quality? Is it okay? I'm just using my phone's like mic, but I have another microphone. It's just I'm not sure that the length of the cord would be long enough for me to be like moving around in my kitchen. Not that it's very big, but still. Okay. Oh no, my eyeballs are gonna start watering. Uh-oh. Someone said that if you put salt like on your onion when you're cutting it, it like stops it from like watering your eyes. I don't know why. Science. I haven't tried it though. That's not true. I think I tried it like once or twice and I don't think there was really much of a difference. I'm not sure. Something safe. Yeah, that makes sense. That was a smart move. My parents told me to go into something safe as well. Only their something safe was accounting, and I have math dyslexia, so that was that was the worst possible option they could have given me. And instead, I went into something completely other. I went into like fashion, which in Canada is just like. There's like so few jobs in fashion in Canada. It's ridiculous. And I was aware of that before I even went in too. I just wanted to take it because it was fun. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. You know? Computers and stuff. Honestly, the older I get, the more like interested I am in technology and computers. We always had a bunch of them when I was younger. My dad was really into computers, so we had like 9 of them at home. And it was because he was basically teaching himself computers and then he would teach us. So I know a little bit about computers, but really not that much because I didn't keep up with it, right? So I'm kind of getting back into it, but I know very, very little. Like, I need to look up a lot more than, I guess, like, you who actually knows what the heck they're doing with computers. Okay, I think I'm just gonna cut 3 of these guys. Hopefully, that looks like a lot, so it should be enough. This, oh my gosh. All right, that's good. I'll put these on the side for now. And I might just throw them in with the salad if I need more food. Which, knowing me, I should probably do because I always need more food. Artsy things did I do? I went into fashion design, which was really, really fun. I liked that a lot. However, the thing I liked the most about it was the business stuff. So, like, all the marketing stuff, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that because there's a little bit of artsy stuff in marketing too, which is great. And then I went back to school for, like, cinematography, but, like, low end. So more like, not like YouTube, but, like, for corporate, I guess. Which I've never used for any corporate means whatsoever. And then, what was the other thing? I went into that. Oh, audio editing, and I went into video editing. So, basically all the things you need for a content creator, and then I did nothing with any of it. You know? I love all of that stuff, like love all the video editing things and all that, but I also panic when it comes to my own personal ones. Like, I get stressed out that things aren't exactly the way I want it to be, and so I'll do something, I'll make a video, and then I'll scrap the whole thing before it ever sees the light of day. You know? Low budget. Yeah, low budget, you know, like low end, like video stuff. It was like a night course. And then when I went into this course, which was like given out of college, like it's a real thing, it was mostly like older people in corporate taking this course because their like job was making them take it. So it was literally like made for corporate people, and I was just like, yeah, hey, I'm here to learn video editing for corporate, but I will never use it for corporate. So funny. Oh, thank you so much for following. That's so nice. I'm still growing. A new growing streamer. Oh, it's so funny. It was funny for me at the time. I don't think they laughed very much. A lot of them just like kind of looked at me weird. Because I would show up in like all my really fashionably clothes. And they were just like, who's this like 20-year-old girl? And then they were like all, you know, obviously much older than me at the time. And I would have to like show them how to use like basic things like their phone or how YouTube worked and things like that. So, which is fine. But it was definitely an unnecessary like course, you know? Now, like, okay, we can find everything we need like online for the most part, at least for like small college courses like that, like things that aren't, you know, won't give you a full degree. If you can learn it on your own, I think that's good, you know? But school is important too. Like, I love that I have even though it's a fashion degree, you know, it did teach me a lot on like business and marketing and not just in the art or design aspect, just in general. That was good. Oh, my low budget videos for companies and stuff. Oh yeah. Like, I don't want to say low budget, but like, you know, like, man, how do I say it? You know what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes you'll see an ad or like for some smaller company, or like, basically, I think of any government like ad, and they always look like weird. You know what I mean? There's always like something a little like off. Like, it's corporate, but it's also like they try and do things a little bit like different, or like try and remain hip because it's a video or an ad or whatever, and it just doesn't work, right? It just doesn't click. I feel like that's what, you know, that's what it was. Yeah, commercials, like, I'm sure you've seen them. Like, I'm sure Romania or the UK has like government commercials or ads. You don't see them often, and they're usually for like elections, or they'll use them for like, oh, here's a new like government program you can sign into or whatever, and it's always just like weird. I don't know why. There's always just something like off about them, you know? I can't put my finger on it though. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, but I just, you know, I did still learn like quite a few things in it. A few like editing tricks and stuff like that, and it was good to get the basics down. Basics of editing. But now I'm like I said, I'll edit something and then never post it. I have like a bunch of pre-made videos that like I said, will never ever see the light of day. And there's nothing wrong with them. I'm just like, oh, they're not exactly how I want them to be. Or sometimes I have like, you know, I'll reshoot something 4 times, and then by the 4th time, it's not as good because, you know, the first time you're like energetic or whatever, and then by the 4th time you're like, okay, I'm frustrated. It's not working. So I get pretty frustrated if it doesn't work from the first shot. But I mean, everyone starts somewhere, and I'm fully aware of that, but I think everyone's like a little bit harder on themselves, you know, in like every aspect, right? We all hold each other at a much higher scale or level than we would anybody else, right? C'est la vie. So do you plan on staying in the UK, or do you plan on going back to Romania? What do I do for work? Something very boring. I can't like 100% say what I do for work. The best thing I can say is that I work for the government of Canada. It's not like anything cool though. It's just, and it's not like I'm not telling you because like no. It's literally just like the best way I can describe it is that I'm a server for politicians in Canada. That's the best way for me to describe it. Oh, you have family there now. That's nice. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it's not like a secret. I just serve a bunch of politicians. And that's it. I guess like the best way to describe it would be like a butler. Which is really funny because it doesn't match. I mean, I guess nobody matches their job description, right? Like, no one matches. Your job doesn't determine, you know, who you are or what you look like or how you are outside of work, but some people just fit a certain job like so well, you know what I mean? And I think I am the complete opposite, where like I don't fit it at all. And when people see me outside of my work clothes, like work people see me outside of work, they're like, oh, you look so different. You're a completely different person. And it's like, yeah, man. I don't put on a full, 3-piece suit and look like a full butler at all times. Which is really funny. And I feel like I don't look like someone who serves politicians. But yeah, that's what I do. You're like, Alfred. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much Alfred from Batman. Except I'm not nearly as, like, cool. Because I am very much, like, what you see is what you get. My personality is pretty much the same when I am at work. So I dress like Alfred at work. But the only time I act very, like... Because Alfred is very quiet and very, like, stoic. The only time I'm like that is when it's something, very, very important. And I know that I have to be, like, very prim and proper and quiet and basically only speak when I'm asked a question. But the rest of the time, I'm just like this. And I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? Just because they're politicians, they're still people, right? They're all like this. They're the same. They just make more money and they run a country, But it's a cool job. I like it a lot. I get to meet some really, interesting people because of the job that I do, and I get to meet lots of people from different countries. So I'm very lucky in that aspect. But I don't see myself doing it for the rest of my life, I don't know what I see myself doing for the rest of my life. I don't know if I can see myself doing anything for like 30 plus years. But for now, that's my job. What do I want to do? I don't know. I don't actually know what I want to do. I'm not sure. I thought I wanted to be a designer, obviously, which is why I went into fashion. And then, I don't know, things change, right? Like, you change as you grow older and stuff like that, and I don't really have a plan. I never really had a plan. I'm just vibing. Just vibing through life. I guess I'm not really like that worried about it. I'll figure it out when I figure it out, or if something pops up, great. If I keep changing jobs every like few years, that's fine too, As long as I enjoy the jobs that I do, then, I'll stay for however long I enjoy it. And for now, I like it, so I'm gonna stay there for now. Until, like, something better comes along or whatnot. Same here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think it's, I think everyone panics about what they want to do in life and stuff like that. And then if things don't work out, sometimes people get, like, devastated about it. But as someone who has changed and gone back to school multiple times and done different jobs throughout her life, I can say that it is never the end of the world. There's always something better, bigger. If things don't work out, something better will come along. There's no stress. Just vibe. Alright, let's see. I feel like I'm gonna have way too much here. That's good. Or it'll crumple up like oh my god, what's it called? What is the word I'm looking for? Spinach. Like when you cook spinach, it just like shrivels up. I think this will do that too. So it looks like a lot, but I think once I get to cooking it, it won't be as big. Alright, this. Yeah, exactly. Doing a bunch of different jobs, and it's good because, you know, you learn a bunch of different things about yourself, but you also learn a lot of different jobs and different types of jobs. And you never know when you'll need a skill from a past job that you've done, right? Sometimes it's like the job I'm doing now, I got because I had been a professional dancer for like events, like festivals and stuff like that. And when I was doing that, I worked really closely, or like was really close with like certain DJs or celebrities and stuff like that. And so because I was used to, I guess, being around famous people, that's how I got the job. Because they were like, oh, okay, you've obviously like worked with people who are in the spotlight, and you know, you don't talk or blab about, you know, what you've seen or heard or whatever. And so they were like, you're perfect for this job. It's great. It's basically the same thing. It's just instead of celebrities, it's politicians. And instead of dancing, I'm serving them. So funny. High profile. Yeah, high profile. That's what it is. Yeah. Although I miss dancing. Dancing was a lot of fun. I like that a lot. You know, you're like a mini celebrity for like that one festival weekend. I don't do it anymore just because there was like, sometimes there's a lot of drama involved in like just those kinds of jobs, like dancing or entertainment or anything like that. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the drama. It was very irritating. And it's not for me, you know? The dancing is for me. I love that, and I love the aspect of it. But the rest of it I can do without. It's no good. But it's fun. You get to be, like I said, a mini celebrity for that festival. Everyone wants pictures with you, and random people are like, oh my god, can I get your signature on my shirt? And you're like, yeah, sure, I don't have a signature, but alright, yeah. And then you go back to like your regular job after that. It's pretty funny. And no one knows you're like, oh man, like 2 days ago I was dancing on stage with like this DJ and that rapper and whatever, and now I'm back to doing like regular people stuff. It's like, it's a weird life. It's a fun life, but it's a weird one, for sure. Just out of curiosity, because I didn't know about this kind of job, is it paying good? Oh, yeah, it did pay. Like, are you talking about the dancing one or the butler one? Both paid good. Both pay good. The butler one, I mean, it's a government job, right? So it's more like a safety thing, right? So you have, like, let's say we get another pandemic, my job will still be safe because they'll always need, you know, people like me to serve politicians and stuff like that. They don't have time to cook. They don't have time to go in the kitchen or do any of that stuff or serve themselves. So I got it because I got it during the pandemic when, you know, events were being canceled, everything was stopping, all that stuff. And the dancing was like a very good paying thing. But since the pandemic, I know events have started back up, but people don't have nearly as much money to spend on creating these events as much. And so there's a lot less money involved now than there used to be. So I stick with the safe job. If you were right, it's blocking my message. Oh, it's so frustrating. I'll have to take a look at it at the end of the stream today and see what it's causing. I think it's something like, it's definitely one of the bots doing it. Probably CloudBot or something. I'll have to check it at the end of the stream. It's being rude. It's panicking. The automat. I think you're right. It's definitely that for sure. For sure. What about you? If you don't mind me asking. I know you said you went to Romania for your job at the time, and now you're in school. Are you still working the job that you did when you first got to the UK? You changed yours as well? So what are you doing now? Oh my gosh, almost there. So excited to finish doing this. I'm getting hungry too, so this is good. Almost there. Almost done with the cutting, and then I can start cooking things. Alright, I think that's fine. This guy. I had like 5 jobs for like 7 years. Oh, okay, you've been here. Or you've been there. My last job. Because of the time. Makes sense. You saying you changed it 4 times or you had 4 jobs all at once? Because I've been there. I've also done the same thing. 4 jobs at once is... I don't know how I survived when I did that, honestly. I was like living off of energy drinks and 3 hours of sleep every time. But I was making so much money. It was great. But it was definitely not like a consistent, livable way of life. You know? And what's the point of making a bunch of money if you can't spend it? Or do anything with it? Or have a life, you know? No way I'm lazy. It's okay. I get it. I fully understand. Now that I only have 1 job, I'm like, I have no idea how I ever had multiple jobs. Like that person who had that many jobs, like, that's a different person. This is not me anymore. Now I'm very comfortable with my cozy little government job. For now. I think it's better that way. We get to enjoy life a little bit. You know? Multi-skilled technician in a food mac. Oh, wow. That sounds like a lot of work. Like, how do I say this? Like, it sounds physically draining, you know? Some jobs are mentally draining. That one sounds like it was physically demanding. It sounds fancy, but it's not. I feel like that's how mine is, you know? I'm like, yeah, I'm like a butler, but it's not like... It sounds fancy because it's politicians, but it's not that fancy. It just... I think it's a weird job because so few people have jobs like that. You know, like, unless you're the, like, ultra rich or a politician or someone that just, like, never has time for themselves, you're not hiring a butler. Like, people don't hire butlers. Normal people don't hire butlers. You know? Mentally and physically, yeah. That's what it sounded like. Mine's not exactly physically demanding, but I do have times where I need to be, like, moving furniture and stuff. And I've been getting very lazy about going to the gym. I hadn't gone in months and months and months, and I lost all of the muscles that I had. And because I'm the only girl at work, it's, you know, I don't want to be that person that's like, that girl that's like, I'm so sorry guys, I can't pick this table up, it's a little bit heavy, please help me, I'm just a weak little girl. Like, I don't want to do that, but sometimes things are too heavy for me because I have lost all of my muscles. So today, I finally went and worked out a bit, so, you know, I just need to get into the rhythm of doing it. I'm not trying to embarrass myself or my gender at work. It'd be so bad. I was overqualified for the job. I didn't have any experience or any kind of paper that shows I can do. Oh, yeah, I feel that. Man, I'm sorry it keeps deleting your message. I'm so sorry. I swear I'll get it fixed. Alright, time to turn this on. Yeah, I feel you with the, like, nothing to show for it. Apart from, like, dancing for, like, events, like, festivals and stuff like that, my best friend, who was the one that did, I guess, like, coordinating all these festivals and created all these events and stuff like that, sometimes she would just call me up and be like, hey, instead of dancing, I actually need, like, a stage manager or someone to do, like, basically, like, manage the artist or manage the stage or manage security and stuff like that. So I've done a lot more than just dancing at festivals, but they were all, like, contract jobs, you know what I mean? And I only did them, like, once. So it's kind of, I guess it would be, like, weird for me to put it on a resume. I wish I could, because you know, sometimes I'll watch people do events and I'm like, ooh, you could do that so much better, but I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. That's the worst, is telling someone else how to do their job. Aw, thanks for following. Thank you so much. At least I can see that you follow. Alright, we got this. We can finally start sauteing things. I think that's what it is. When you put oil and then you just let it be. I think that's the right word for it. Man, my potatoes are going to be mush. I put them in. Oh man, I put them in like an hour ago. They're definitely going to be mush. Oh well. We're going to have. Oh, maybe I can mix it with the ground beef and then it won't be so like weird. I'll just have like charred. I think I'm saying it right. Charred on the side. All right. So with my scuffed kitchen comes my scuffed oven. I only have one circle that works, and it is one of the smallest ones. So sometimes it takes me forever to cook anything. Is it just, you know, it's like this big, but my pan is like yay big, and I just throw everything in because I'm so lazy. I came in one morning and they just changed a huge machine and it broke for like 6 hours and they had no idea. I came in after an hour and a half and I made it work. It sucks when you're just like, you don't have the proof to be like, I know how to do this, and you have to, I'm sure you had to argue your way being like, let me, you know, just take a look at it, maybe I can figure it out, and they were probably like, okay, fine, you think you can fix it? We've been going at it for like 7 hours. I'm not saying they were dicks, because I don't know that, but from my experience, that's how it was with me. And they were paid, of course they were, they always get paid way more than you do, 100%. That's always how it is. Like, I don't understand. That's my thing. I think a lot of them lie. On their resume. Because sometimes I meet people that are in these high up places, and then I'm like, how the fuck did you get this? How did you even graduate, like, wherever it says that you graduated from? Like, are we sure about that? Like, seriously. It's so, I don't know. I don't know. I asked a guy once when I was a server. It was this really like rich guy, and I asked him, I was like, so what do you do? And he said he was oh fuck, what did he say he was? Hold on, let me try and remember. It was, oh my god, I can't think anymore. Man, project manager. That's what it was. He was a project manager, and he was getting paid like, 6 figures plus. And I was like, how do you get these jobs? Like, I see all these people, all you guys have all this money, how do you get it? And he literally told me, he was like, just lie. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, just lie on your resume. Everybody does it. I'm like, no they don't. I'm like, I don't. I would feel so self-conscious if I lied on my resume. And I was like, how long have you been doing this job? And he was like, 35 years. I'm like, you've been lying for 35 years? Like, what? And he's like, yeah, nobody died. Everything's great. I'm like, what the fuck? So, like, these are the people that are all high up, that are getting paid all this money, and we're just over here watching them, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay, it's fine. We have no proof that we can do it, but we can do it. It's just, it's crazy. Okay, what am I going to put this in after? I'll just put it back on this plate. I'll put it back on the plate, and then I will, separate it into Tupperwares. I think that'll be A-okay. A-okay. Alright, put this guy here. And then we gotta cook the meat. Oh, that's what I want. I want to put some lemon on there and some garlic. Got enough of this. Garlic. Not here. Aha. I'm a lazy garlic person. I like a lot of garlic, but I don't like cutting it, so I just buy the pre-cut one. And it's so much more expensive, but I'd rather just pay the extra money so I don't have to cut it. Sometimes it's better, just to be lazy. I like a lot of garlic. Stinky breath. It's me so good. Yummy. I think that's what my manager did because I got this for a meeting. Oh. Changing a few machines to get new ones. Like after you fixed it. Just to be like, yeah. Oh my god, we're gonna use all this. More than that. Oh yeah, I have real lemons. Real lemons. So the changing in the machines was like, you're changing one and the 3 machine, but oh yeah, you're just doing maintenance. So you can't run faster. So they were taking like the lazy route, is what you're saying. I need to, I can stay there. The lazy and cheap route, right? Number 2 will be limited. Don't worry, you just make sure you're doing your job. People are so rude. Like, I feel like if they don't think like you have experience or that you graduated from whatever, same university they did or whatever, they just like, people look down on others so easily, and I just don't get that. It's just unnecessary, And I think it comes from like a place of insecurity. Like, he knew that like he had no idea what the fuck he was doing, and it's easier to just be like, you shut up and do your job. I'm the boss. I know what I'm doing, you know? After, don't worry about it, just make sure you... After 9 months, they had to change it. Yeah. It doesn't, you know... I bet it felt good, though, to be like, I kind of told you so. Maybe if you listened to me the first time, we wouldn't have this issue. I use that all the time. Even in the government, I don't give a shit. If I say something and then people do the complete opposite and then it turns out that I was right, I'm like, so if we did it my way the first time, we wouldn't have been in this issue. I'm very petty. Very petty. It also, like, doesn't help that everyone that has been doing this butler job, apart from me, has been doing it, like, their whole lives. Like, that's their only job. They've only ever been a butler for, like, 30, 35 years. All these people are ready for retirement. And I've been doing it only for, like, a year and a half. And it's a lot of fun. But like I said, I don't think I could do it for, like, 30 years. I'd rather be in charge, you know? Or, I don't know, just have fun with... Like, I enjoy my job right now, but if ever it becomes something that I'm like, this is no longer fun, like, I'll just leave. You know, I'll find something else to be better. I was so pissed off. I stopped fixing the machine. Yeah, that's their job. Because they weren't paying you to do that. They weren't paying you to fix it. Production went down. Yeah. No, it's, like I said, people, if they're not, like, that's one thing I learned. If they're not paying you to do the job, even if you know how to do it, don't do it. Don't do it, because otherwise they'll just fully take advantage of that. 100%. I was doing an assistant manager job, this is like years ago, but on a supervisor wage at a clothing store, and the assistant manager that was there was never doing his job. He was always shit at it, and I didn't understand how the hell he got hired. I was like, are we sure he was an assistant manager or an assistant manager anywhere else? Because it doesn't sound like it, and he can't even do anything. And I was doing his job plus my job without any issue, but I was also not getting paid for it. And then only when I was about to quit, because I wasn't, you know, I found something else that was going to pay me for the job that I was technically doing, that was when they offered me the position with a higher pay. However, I knew how much the assistant manager before me was getting paid, and it wasn't much, but he was getting paid $2 an hour more than me. And I was like, I have more experience than him, and I've been doing this job already since, plus I was doing his job. So how the heck are you going to offer me $2 less than him? I was so insulted. And I know it's not like a, girl thing where, like, oh, you're a girl, so you get paid less. Because the people that were offering it to me were women. So it's not like it wasn't like a women's issue or anything like that. It was just, like, rude, you know? So I was like, never again am I ever doing anything for anybody, you know, if I'm not getting paid the appropriate amount for it, or if it's not in my job description, you know? Like, I'll help my coworkers out if I need to, but I won't go above and beyond my job description, just because it's just, I'm not gonna be taken advantage of, right? We should all get paid for the job that we do. You know? I think I overcooked it. It looks, some of it looks a little bit brown. Just, you know? It does not, I mean, it's okay, but I think some of it it looks a little unappetizing. Can you see? Some of it's like a little bit darker. A little flimsy. I think it's ready to come out. I have more things here. I have more chard to cook. I don't think this is saute anymore because I think I put too much lemon juice. It's like watery. It's fine, everything's fine. I'll eat it regardless. My taste buds are like, I don't even know if they exist, honestly. Because I'll eat pretty much anything, whether it's overcooked, undercooked, bland, too spicy, not spicy enough. I'll eat whatever food is offered to me, whether I make it or not, so. It's fun. So funny. So funny. I'm trying not to get rid of all this lemon juice because I want to use it for the rest of this chard. Oh my god, I'm making a mess everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna like have to drain it, I think, at some point. Okay. There we go. It's fine. Let's put the rest in. Oh no, low battery. A cover team job, which is under a team leader. Something better. It's bathing in there. I know. It's honestly taking a full ass bath. Like, god damn. Alright, there we go. That's the last of that. Okay. I was only doing it to show that I'm capable. Yeah. That's why we always do it, right? We always, you know, try and show that we can do more. But then if we're not offered more, then I don't think anyone should continue showing that they can, you know, fix something or do something. You know, if it's not... I wanted to see if it was going to fall. It was fine. There's so little space in here. I think everyone needs to get paid for, you know, what they're capable of doing. Instead of them, you know, hiring someone else or hiring a team, even though they were like training or whatever, they, you know, they obviously saw that you could do it. So not everyone, you know, can see that or recognize that, and sometimes they just know they can take advantage of people, and so they fully do it too, which is such a dick move. I learned my lesson from that one, and I'm like, I refuse to ever do it again. Okay. We will try not to overdo this one. I should taste this and see if it's actually... There's no, like, seasoning in it yet. But I just want to see if it's really, like, that overdone. See if I can get some... Give me a brownish piece. Oh, that's fine. That's great. Oh, yeah. I like that. Okay. I'll put a little bit of salt, pepper, and onion powder. I don't even think it needs any salt, but I'll just put a little. Just to say, I wouldn't be able There is going to be meat. I just haven't cooked it yet. It's coming. There's going to be ground beef in it. Not like all mixed up, but like as a side, you know? I swear it's coming. This is the next thing I'm cooking. Alright. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not, I swear. I swear it's not a lot. I'm just YOLOing it. I thought you were done. No way, no way. No, I'm just a really, like I said, it takes me forever to cook because I got the smallest, like, round circle that works. None of the rest of these work. Like, they're cold. And because it's a larger pan, it takes longer for it to fully cook. But my potatoes are done. All they need is seasoning. This is pretty much done. So all I have left is the meat. And then I'll see how much that gives me. How many like little containers I can make for myself for the week. And then if it's enough, then I'll leave it as is. If not, I'll make a salad. And then I have smoked salmon, which doesn't need to be cooked with anything, so it'll be good. I do sometimes eat with no meat, you know, like vegan and stuff like that, because that's how I learned how to cook. I went vegan once. I went vegan for like 3 years, like cut all meat out, cold turkey. And it was honestly for a very selfish reason, like had nothing to do with the animals or earth or anything like that. It was honestly just because I was trying to be healthier and I was getting a lot of acne and I couldn't figure out what was causing it. Like I was washing my face, doing all the stuff you're supposed to do, and so I figured if I went vegan and cut pretty much like everything out, like if it wasn't a vegetable or a fruit, I didn't eat it. Like even rice, I cut out rice, I cut out meat, I cut out wheat, all that stuff, just so I could figure out what was causing all of the acne. Turns out it wasn't food at all, but it took me 3 years to figure it out. But in that time frame, I learned how to cook. But I mostly learned how to cook fruits and veggies, which like you don't really need to learn how to cook for that, you know. You just kind of throw it in and they're good. You need someone to fix it for you. My oven, I honestly just need to go down to like, because I rent, I just need to go down to the rental space and tell them I need a new one. Because I've been in the same space for like several years now, and it was already not that great when I came in. And I rent from like, it's a rental company, like it's not a, like just one landlord guy. So they have like multiple ovens, I think like downstairs at all times. And then every once in a while when someone's like, hey, my oven's broken, they just replace it and then fix the oven that's broken and vice versa. So I'm just being I've been lazy. I just need to go and be like, hey, I need a new one. And they'll put a new one in. But like I said, I've been living here for like 7 years. And since then, like my rent hasn't really gone up. Like it's gone up the small percentage that Canada lets landlords bump it up to. But they're like renting my unit out. Not my unit, but basically the same apartment that I have, because they're all high-rise buildings. The exact same thing that I have for like $600 more. So I almost feel shy going down there and being like, hey, I know I pay a lot less than most people that are here, but could I get my shit fixed for free? My rent is going up like every year. Mine goes up every year, but not like that much. Like it'll go up by like $10 or like $20. I think the most it ever went up by was like 25, which was like a lot. But it's not enough for me to be like, okay, this is way too much, I need to move. Because they have laws in place in Canada to make sure that they can't do that. So I'm pretty lucky in that aspect. And because it's like a rental company and not like one single person, Because regular landlords can just be like, oh yeah, I'm bumping your rent up, all that stuff. Or they can just be like, hey, my family member is going to move into this unit, so you need to move out, which is like such a dick move. Usually it's just to get people out of the unit so they can bump the price up. At least that's what they do in Canada. I don't know about the UK or anything like that. Yeah, mine went up 25, then 50. Oh, wow. That's a lot. 25, 50, and 100. All, like, 25 is a lot to go up already. So, like, 50 and 100, that's crazy. That is a huge, huge bump. I think the price of, like, all of the rent, like, since COVID, everything's gone up, like, an insane amount. It's pretty crazy. Like, if I wanted to leave here, which I do, I would not be able to afford a place. Not on my own. Which sucks. Like, should at least have, like, an option. Like, even the low rental places are not even, like, low rental. You need to make, like, let's say you're one person. If I wanted to move out, I would have to make, I think, another, like, almost 20K more than what I make, just to be able to afford, like, to live on my own, essentially. Which is ridiculous, if you think about it. Like, really ridiculous. Like, I'm not the longest tenant that's been here. Like, there's definitely some tenants that I have seen from, like, when I first moved in. There was a little old man, and he was like, oh, yeah, I've been here for, like, 20 years. And I'm like, his rent must be, like, $200. Actually, it's probably more than that, but still. It's probably dirt cheap. And there's no way that man will ever, you know, especially if he's retired, there's no way you can move out or anything like that. You're not making enough money for it. Inflation, man, it's crazy. Price of everything's gone up. At least here, anyways. Double compared to 3 years ago. Yeah, same. Pay taxes the same way. Under the market price. Yeah, mine is definitely below, a lot more below the market price, but that's, like I said, just because I've been here for 7 years. And yeah, we do have to do our own taxes as well. I hate anything to do with numbers. I have math dyslexia, so I usually just pay an accountant to do it. And I've had the same accountant for, like, I want to say 5 years now, 6 years. I've never met her. Literally never met her. I just send her all of my paperwork, and she does it all for me. And she's great. Every year I get money back, so whatever she's doing is working, I guess. Which is nice. And I don't have to think about, like, how much money I'm supposed to give, or how much I'm supposed to give back, or what I'm allowed to put in there. I feel like doing your own taxes is just, like, it's a headache. And I think, for me personally anyways, like, if you know how you know, to get more money, then I think doing it yourself makes sense. But if you don't, if you're like me and you have no idea, I think it makes more sense to just pay someone who knows, like, the system and how to rig or not rig it, but you know what I mean. How to get you more money or make you pay less taxes, you know, whichever one. They make you do it, but then you mess it up. Yeah, exactly. That's why I pay someone to do it. Why they don't do it themselves. I agree. I honestly, it doesn't make sense to me either. I never understood it. It's definitely bullshit for sure. For sure, for sure. But yeah, my accountant is fantastic. The first year, like when I first turned 18 and I had to do my taxes for the first time, my dad did them for me. And he was an accountant for the government. And somehow, I ended up owing the government over $1,000. And I was like, I'm 18. I make minimum wage. How can I possibly owe $1,000 to the government in my first year? I haven't done anything. Like I have no, this doesn't make sense. I still live at home. It was crazy. So anyways, and then I fired my dad from my accountant. I got someone else, and I never had to owe them money ever again. You know? So if you get someone that knows what they're doing, then you're good. But I think I had insulted him because I was like, why? How are you an accountant for the government? And you're screwing this up. For sure, you're screwing it up. Doesn't make sense. Alright, my meat is almost cooked. This fell. We're gonna throw that back in. Whoop. Okay. Alright, so I have these. I don't think it's gonna make this much food. I think it'll make well, it might. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I don't think it'll fit 6 Tupperwares worth of food. But I think maybe 4 or 5 at least. At least. They paid me money back. Okay, that's good. Just make wraps. Honestly, wraps is a good idea. I didn't think of that. Do you have lettuce cups? I kind of like that plan. With hot sauce? I have hot sauce. Ooh, that would be so good. Add some salsa or something. I don't have salsa, but I do have hot sauce. I usually get Valentina sauce, but they didn't have any at the grocery store. But they had Frank's. I think Americans really like this one, the Frank's one. They said it was really good. I feel like I keep seeing every time I see celebrities talk about hot sauce, they're like, oh yeah, Frank's hot sauce. You know? Valentino. Yeah, Valentino sauce is hot sauce, but it's not crazy spicy. It's honestly it looks exactly like this. It's red, but it almost has a bit of sweetness to it, I think. So it's a mild spiciness. You know? Peri sauce. I do have peri sauce. Peri sauce is good too. But I keep it for my chicken. I feel like peri is I associate it with chicken, and so I keep it for that. And my peri is real spicy, crazy spicy. Alright, let me put the rest of my green onions away. I have so much of them. One small package of the farmer's market green onions gives me so much more than the grocery store's version. The grocery store's version are really, really tiny, and then these guys are the fat, big onions. Alright, this guy away. This is almost done. I might even just put the hot sauce in right away, actually. Yes. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes. Do I need to... Oh, it's open. Okay. Ooh, she smells spicy! You know Nando's? Ooh, I love Nando's! That's literally where I learned, where I found out about peri sauce. Or peri spice. Love Nando's. It's so good. Okay. That is good. It is a little like spicy and sweet, but not like the Valentina sauce. Oh, I'm gonna need way more than this. Come on. I like spice. Like it. Okay. I know it looks like I put a lot, but I promise you it's like a teeny tiny hole, so it's like not that much. Not that much. I don't remember if I put... Did I put any spices in here? I don't remember. Crap. I don't know. I'll wait till it's cooked a little bit more and then I'll taste it to see. You love Nando's? Nando's is great, honestly. Did it start in the UK, Nando's? Is it like a UK restaurant? I feel like it is. I don't think it's an American restaurant. It's definitely not Canadian, that's for sure. Canada's like restaurants are just like French Quebec stuff, so like poutine and poutine and poutine hamburgers. That's pretty much all we have is poutine and maple syrup, but they don't have whole restaurants dedicated to maple syrup that I know of. But I love maple syrup. I love me some sweet stuff. Okay, do we need this? I might need this. This I don't need. Did I wash this? I don't think I washed this. I'll put it in here. I'll wash it again, just in case. Just in case. I'm not sure. They started in Africa. Oh, no way. Wow, that is not where I thought it started at all. I don't know why I was like so sure that it was from the United Kingdom. I had no idea. I was surprised as well. Yeah, because I remember when it first opened up in my city, people were like, oh yeah, it's from the UK, da 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 da. It's Nando's, it's so good, it's really famous there. So I fully thought it was from there. Okay, I think this looks cooked. Okay, I'm gonna have to taste it to see if I put any seasoning in, because I don't remember. It might not even need any, because I put hot sauce. I think I did put some. I think so. I can't tell. What else do I like? Taco Bell. Ooh, Taco Bell is good. I don't go to Taco Bell very much. I don't eat out a lot, and when I do, I usually go for something a little bit healthier. So I really like this place called Mad Radish, and they're all like basically like healthy, real like fresh food. So like think like salad bowls and stuff like that. But if I do want like junk food or fast food, honestly I usually go for McDonald's, because I don't have it very often. When I crave McDonald's, it's like I need McDonald's like now. So it's just like a thing. I'm like, yes, I need it right now. I ordered McDonald's. I had some yesterday actually. I ordered McDonald's from Uber Eats yesterday, and they canceled my order. And I was very upset because they canceled it 30 minutes after, and I was already starving. And then when I tried to order it from a different location, it just like didn't have any other options for me, which is crazy because there's like 8 McDonald's near me. So I kind of dicked around for like 30 minutes trying to decide if I wanted to leave my apartment to physically go get McDonald's. And then I decided after 30 minutes that I was 100% going to go get some. The combo from TikTok? No, I don't think I've seen that. A combo. Like a Taco Bell combo? No. McDonald's combo. Oh, I feel like I've seen ads for it. But honestly, ads just go like 10 feet above my head and I just like don't pay attention to them at all. So I don't, okay, I'm going to turn this off because I think it's broken. I don't think I've actually seen it. I don't actually know what combo it is. I always go for the same thing. I'm very much a creature of habit. So, like, I always end up getting the exact same thing. I'll get a large fry, 2 cheeseburgers, a McFlurry, and 2 apple, like, the apple tart thingies. I always end up getting that. And then if I'm feeling extra hungry, I'll get like a 10-piece chicken nugget as well. And like when I'm craving McDonald's, like I will eat that all in one sitting. And then feel disgusting and then take a break and then eat like the rest of it. Like I'll eat half and then I'll eat the other half literally like 10 minutes after. I feel like McDonald's digests itself like really fast. You know? The McDonald's combo is a double cheeseburger, McChicken. You take the bun off. What? No, I don't think I've seen this. What? Okay, this makes 4 for sure. So little space. I wish I had like one of those like kitchen island counters, you know? Take the bun off the cheeseburger and then take the bun off the McChicken. Add it to the McChicken on top? What? So you have like a giant burger? Oh wait, let me plug you in here. We're dying. I'm just gonna scooch you a bit. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're dying. Here we go. Plug. I'm so sorry. Are we okay? Okay. Ah. Hi, Becky. Grr. I'm sorry, how do I say your name? Becky Burger. Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. There we go. Are we okay? Okay. That's crazy. So, okay. McChicken on top. You have 3 stacks. That's insane. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this at all. This is like a TikTok thing that someone started, right? Like, it's not like McDonald's is like, hey, guys, do this, right? You spelled good. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm always like, I've heard so many stories about people having like weird names and then people reading them out loud and it's like, haha, you got me. So now I'm always like, I try to read it carefully beforehand. Also, my first language is French and I think sometimes my French brain like takes over. And so there's like, I feel like certain syllables or like names or they come out sounding a little bit weird. And I don't need it to. And when I say French, I mean like Canadian French. It's not like nice, proper French. It's like Quebecer French. Oh, man. Okay, so we got this. Okay, I managed to make like 5 of them. 5 is good. 5 is good. Okay. I just need to... That means I'm gonna have to cook again. At the end of the week. Oh, I can keep my salmon for the rest of the week. That is what I'll do. Okay, I'll put this guy here. I'm not measuring anything out. I'm just, you know, kind of eyeballing it. So I'll probably just have like one day where I got more meat than the rest. You tried the combo and it was good? I'm a funny mood. Thank you. It's because I've been up since 5 a.m. and I went to bed super late, so I feel like my brain is just like wonky. But like, how did it fit in your? I'm trying to like imagine this like burger, and I feel like it's just like, it would be as big as your. Oh no, you know what? It's probably not like, it's probably big, but not that big, right? Cause like, all of like McDonald's like meat is like skinny, you know? They're like flat, except for the chicken, I think. I never get the McChicken. McChicken in the box, not the one in a wrapper. Oh. I'm a big Okay. I'll believe you. I feel like I always just get the like really plain like cheeseburgers and I just like shovel them in my mouth. Like just nonstop, you know? Just keep it going. And then once it's done, I'm like, oh, I'm so full. And then I digest it in 5 minutes, and then I'm like, more food. I wish I had like a 4th burger. Okay. The potatoes, I think, are gonna end up being mashed because they've literally been sitting in heat for like an hour and 45 minutes. Oh, jeez. And these are like, oh, it's so soupy. I put so much lemon juice. Oh my gosh. It's so soupy. Do you guys see that? Legit swimming. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Got this. It is good though. It is, I know it looks, I know it looks like algae, but I promise it tastes decent. Not McDonald's decent, but it tastes decent. Oh, wait. Alright. This is gonna be such a mess. Okay, we're just gonna slide it in. There we go. Okay, voila. This one needs a little bit more. So, as my grandfather would call this, he would say, this is a shnickshnak. And shnickshnak is not a real word. It is Quebecer for, this is whatever the fuck I had in my kitchen, and I threw it together and it made a meal. That's what shnickshnak is. It was all lemon juice. All lemon juice, I swear. It's crazy. I'm 6 foot, but 3 stacks is big. It is, honestly. It's a lot. Okay, time to take a look at my potatoes. Oh, they're definitely mashed for sure. Definitely. I know it's a mess. I will clean after, I swear. I swear, okay? I don't know, I like my food. The lemon juice was just for flavor, but I added way too much of it. I think there was about like, at least like 3 giant lemon worth of like juice in there. It's good though, it's flavorful. Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, they look like potatoes. But I feel like they're gonna just like deteriorate upon impact. Let's see. Oh my god, they're actually fine! What the heck? Wait, they're still potatoes! Oh my god! that happened because they were literally on there for an hour and 45 minutes. Damn. It's the first time I don't overdo them. What the heck? They're perfect. Yes. Okay. Amazing. I think it's average. Listen, it was great. A big chin. I'm dead. Oh, thanks for following, honey. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna put in pepper, onion, and salt. I'm gonna put in, wait, what do I have? I got all kinds of things. Okay. I don't know what are some good combinations. I usually just throw all my spices in. But I don't want to throw all my spices in at once. About my chin, not about the food. I'm sorry, I missed it. Okay, I have turmeric, paprika, Cajun spice, pepper, what is this? Onion powder and salt. Is this all I have? I thought I had more thingies. Oh, that is all I have. Alright. I think I'm gonna just throw everything in. So many dishes. It's literally just for me. It's all for me. I'm really lazy. I'm a lazy cook and a lazy, person when it comes to food in general. So I'm trying to meal prep for the week so that I don't have to think about what I'm gonna eat when I'm at work. So it doesn't really matter what it tastes like because I'm gonna eat it anyways. I cook once a week for the whole week and then that's it. And when I run out of food, I usually just snack on popcorn and ice cream. And the good ice cream, not the giant tubs. I always get I get the Ben and Jerry's one, or I get the Haagen-Dazs, and I'm really tempted to eat this right now. This one is specifically for Canadians. Look, it says "Oh Canada." Look. It's so good. I've had this one before. Every time I go to the grocery store, I get a different ice cream because I love ice cream and I like to try different kinds. They're all good. All ice cream's good. You have a cooking day. I actually don't have a cooking day. It actually just tends to be either when I'm off, and my schedule changes fairly often. So when I'm off, then I'm okay, I work for the rest of the week starting tomorrow, and so sometimes I'll cook on a Wednesday, sometimes I'll cook on a Sunday, sometimes it'll be a Saturday. So there's no specific day. It's whenever I finish my food. Or whenever I do groceries. It changes every time. Sometimes, like today, I make enough food for 5 or 6 days, and then I finish them in 2 or 3 days. And then I have to meal prep all over again. But then sometimes is when I get lazy and just eat whatever. Okay, decisions. Cajun spicing? No. No Cajun. No. I'm trying to decide what to do with my potatoes. I have lots of lemon and garlic in my chard. And then I have hot sauce in my meat. So that's good. I'm trying to think flavor-wise, even though I know I feel like I won't taste it. I won't taste any difference. Different spice for each, right? It doesn't make any sense. It does all taste different. The meat is spicy. The chard is actually a little bit sweet. No. I don't know. Fuck it, we're gonna throw everything in. Alright, Cajun. We're gonna put paprika. It says sweet paprika, so I have turmeric. I don't have a lot of left. Oh my gosh. I got almost nothing left. I'm just gonna make all my Tupperwares yellow. Okay, we're gonna put these 3 away. And then put a little bit of salt. Alright, boom. Pepper. I'm wondering if I should put garlic in my potatoes too. But there's already garlic in the chard. Do I put garlic in it or not? I think I should. I like garlic. Garlic is great. It keeps all the annoying people away, you know? Like, you just like mouth breathing near them. You hate someone, you just eat a bunch of garlic or onions before and you're just like, oh my gosh. You just like mouth breathe in their face and they're like, oh fuck, I don't want to talk to that person. That's how you keep people away. Difference with I was like YOLO. Oh, any meanings on my tattoos? Honestly, no. I only have one that has a meaning, and it's this guy right here. The like writing. And it's a quote by a French painter named Camille Pissarro. And I got it because my grandfather was a painter. And he liked Camille Pissarro. And so I was like, oh my gosh, it's like cute and, you know, whatever. And then all the rest of them, I woke up one day and was just like, today I want an eyeball on my wrist. And sometimes I wake up and I'm like, yeah, just get the word fire on your... They have zero meaning. I just like to, like, you know, act on my random impulsive decisions. I'm not very deep. It's a poem. Yeah, it is. It's in French. I can tell you guys, but I don't know if either of you speak French. Hold on. I'm gonna try and translate it. It says, oh, man, it's kind of like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, only it's more like, okay, I'm gonna translate it like word for word. Every time French people read it, they're like, oh my god, wow, that's so beautiful and meaningful. And then when I tell English people, they're like, okay, sounds cool. So I'm gonna try to explain it, but I don't think it's as pretty as it is in French. It says, blessed are those that see beauty in the most humble places where others do not see it. So it doesn't like it translates, but not the same, you know? You know, but yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder would be like the closest reference to it. The soul beauty. Yeah. That's, you know, pretty much it. Oh, the bottom is definitely a little bit matte, but the rest is fine. Alright. I feel like this is almost not enough spices. But I feel like I put a bunch. Oh, I have a runway potato. Hold on. Okay. Look, this is how lazy I am. I don't have a lot of space in this like bucket thing for my potatoes, but I don't want to transfer it to a bigger pot because then I would have to clean another pot and I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna like mix it in here, kind of. I'm just gonna get in there. Every time I mix like potatoes or like macaroni, the sound reminds me of oh my god, have you seen that Vine of that guy? It says like his mom is like mixing macaroni what does he say? Like, good pussy or something like that? And then she gets super mad at him? That's always what it reminds me of. Like, it is forever ingrained in my head that that's what it sounds like. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. And then I'm not just like making something up. It's a very famous vine. Oh god. I wonder where that guy is. I hope he's still making like content. He was funny. Wait, maybe if I bring it closer, you guys will understand what I'm talking about. See? Can you hear it? Oh, this is burning my hand. Ow! Potato ASMR. Oh. I burnt my hand. It's a good thing I was a server for years. Because now I have like less sensation in my hands to feel heat. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, it's a little bit mashed, but not like a lot mashed. Just like a bit. A towel for the hand that just, because I'm not, listen, I'm not that smart. I don't think about these things until it's far too late. Like right now it's kind of fine. Like it's not that bad. It's if I keep it on like the same spot for too long, then I'm like, oh shit, that burns. Yeah, exactly, until I burn my fingers. Then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I should take something for it. That's the only time. Okay, let me taste these, because I feel like they look like they have a lot of color, but I feel like I could use maybe a little bit more. A little bit more of something. I don't know. Hand flavor. I feel like it's missing a little bit more spice. Yes. You are correct. It definitely needs more spice. I think it needs more salt. Let's see. No, not salt. We're just gonna put more Cajun. I'll have to get more of this too. I have not a lot left. Okay, let's. I feel like if I open the big. Oh, can I open it? I should. There we go. Okay. And put just a bit more. Okay, that's good. I think. We'll see. It's probably fine. Even if it's not fine, I'm gonna make sure it's fine. Chunks. I do still have chunks, but I like it. Is it that mashed? It's like half mashed. It wasn't like the whole, I didn't want it to be mashed, but because I left it like steeping for like almost 2 hours, it ended up like over cooking it a bit. So it's like half mashed, you know? Which is fine. I don't mind that. Ugh. Man. I feel like my spoon is flimsy at best. Flimsy at best. Oh my gosh. Okay, now it's definitely going to be way more mashed, but definitely still half-half. Oh yeah, the extra Cajun is perfect. Okay. definitely more mashed now. Like half-half. See? Half-half. The top's not too bad for like hotness. Like that's fine. Okay. You know. Should blame. It's more than mashed. I know. This spoon is drowned by potatoes. You're absolutely right. It's fine. Let's just say it's a good thing no one else is tasting my food, so no one else can really critique me. But you can visually see that it is not correct. Okay. Oh my god, it's so sticky. Oh my god, it's not coming up. Okay, it's fine. And now I'm just gonna plop it in. Again, we're not measuring anything. We're just, you know, we're throwing it in there. Okay. I'll try and get like about a scoop in for each of them. And then I'll see what I have left. This one needs more though. But tell it needs more. Okay, that's good. That's good for that one. This is a lot. My lord. I know it looks unappetizing, but I promise you it's like, it's good. Okay? I swear. Shnickshnak is always good. Okay. I got a lot of potato left. I'm gonna put a little bit more in all of them. And that'll be really filling. So for works, that'll be good. And then I'll still have some left over. I think that's what I'm gonna eat tonight, just straight up potatoes. Potatoes. Alright. I feel like I added like extra like twice in those. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Wow, I got a lot of potatoes left. Even for tonight, that's like too much. All right. See? Look. Okay, look. I know visually, but like taste-wise, it's good, okay? Like, see? Shnickshnaks. Yeah, exactly. It is correct. No one knows exactly. No one knows but me. All right. Cover them kind of. So they're still a little bit hot. I got that. Where's my other lid? I'm missing a lid. There's one over there. I have one that's like, I've washed it. It's not in here, but I've washed it like 3 times and it's still sticky. I don't know why. Is it this one? Oh no, this one's fine. This one's not sticky. Okay. Alright. Should I let them breathe? People always like say to let it like sit and cool before you put it in the fridge, right? I kind of just want to like and then put it in the fridge. You know? Your baby cat? Oh my gosh, how old? If it's too hot, yeah, I guess I should wait. 2 months. Oh yeah, baby. That's so cute. I wish I could have a cat. I'm allergic to them, but they're so freaking cute. I used to have a bunch of dogs growing up. Well, a bunch. My family had a German Shepherd and a Siberian Husky, and then at one point we had a Chihuahua. I don't know how they all fit together, but somehow it did. Lena. Oh, that's so cute. Lena is a cute name. Yeah, so I had those 3 dogs, and then my grandparents had 4 Rottweilers. So we all had big dogs, minus the Chihuahua. That made no sense. I love him. But he just didn't fit in with the rest of the dogs. So funny. What kind of cat is it? A Siberian Husky. Yeah, she was super pretty. She had 1 blue eye and 1 brown eye. She looked like really cool, but also a little crazy at all times. Oh, a Siamese cat. Oh, I love those. Have you ever watched, oh my god, what is that movie called? The, like, Disney movie. Is it literally just called Cats? No, Aristocats. Have you guys watched that? It's, like, such an old Disney movie. I love that movie. And the Siamese cats, so cute. I liked them. I thought they were the coolest breed ever. I love them. And of course, like, I love the little white one, the little white cat. That one was so cute. She was just, like, so girly, which is why I liked her. Yeah, it's a cute movie, you know? I watched a lot of, like, Disney movies growing up. A lot. I still watch them now, but, like, they come out with, like, so many now that I'm like, it's fine. Oh my god. Alright. We got 5 days worth of food here. That is complete. Okay. Now I gotta clean. I also have this food. I think that's a lot, but I'm gonna put it in a bowl. I know I said I wasn't gonna dirty another bowl, but I'm gonna dirty another bowl. Because I'm going to put it in here, and then I'm going to have leftovers, and I'm just going to saran wrap it, and I'm going to throw it in the fridge. Or I'll end up eating it all. 10 hours later, I know it took me so long. That's what I'm saying. My one little round, it took forever to, like, just cook. The worst part is, I started cooking at, like, 5, and I really wanted to try my, like, IRL from my kitchen stream, and I was having, like, so many issues with it, so it actually took a lot longer. So I've been attempting to make this food since 5. Big bowl, always the best one, right? I think, like, that 2 hours for every day. I prepped like 5 meals, and then some, because this is like tonight's, so 6, maybe even 7. We'll see. I'm very hungry now, but sometimes my eyes are bigger than my stomach, and I'll like inhale food really fast, and I'm like, oh, I'm like overly full, you know? All right. Okay, let's make another mess. At least it's, like, cool enough now. Yeah. It's cool enough. Yeah, tonight I'm legit just gonna eat straight up potatoes. That's it. Just potatoes. And I have, like, some leftover kiwis that I need to eat, otherwise they'll go bad. So my meal is potatoes, half mashed potatoes with kiwis. It's a good combination, I'm sure. It makes sense. And I had enough meat only for like my 5 meals. So we're just gonna go without meat. No meat. Okay. Yeah, this is a big mountain of potatoes. Wow. I somehow managed to make a mess, like, everywhere. Everywhere. My oven, my floor, the other side of the counter. Oh. Whatever part of the counter that was not dirty is now dirty again. Alright, this. There we go. Scrape all this off. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited to eat. What did we choose for a drink? Just water. I have a full bar technically, but I think just water. I don't think my tired brain could handle any liquor at this point. Mash and kiwi, it's a good combo. You've never tried it? What? That's crazy. Everyone I know has tried it. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, this is my one leftover thing. Okay. We would put it away. And by put away, I mean throw it into my cupboard. Because there is no system whatsoever. It's called the throw, close as quick as you can before anything falls out method. It's really great. I really recommend it. Okay, here are my potatoes. Okay, please tell me you know what vine I'm talking about. There's some good potatoes. Water like heck. Good with everything. It is. It's true. Right? See? I'm not the only one. I'll tell you. You really, you know? If you never tried it, you don't know what you're missing out. Alright, we're gonna clean this first. Do my dishes. And then I'm gonna clean, oh no wait. Clean the counter, then we'll do the dishes. And then I will eat. Yes. Honestly, now I'm like thinking maybe I should have a little shot of liquor. A little, you know, like before bed, you know, just to like knock you out. Maybe it'll help me. Maybe that's what I should do. I should drink before bed. I'm insomniac, so I have a hard time sleeping, but maybe that would help me. Could be my savior liquor. Make me fall asleep. Okay. What should I drink? I like tequila. I have good tequila. Tequila, cognac. I have a full bar, but I don't like any of the other. Chamomile tea? Yeah, maybe that is what I should have missed. Instead of liquor, I should have chamomile tea. I do have chamomile tea. That is a good option as well. Probably a much better option. You're right, you're right. You collect it from... No way! Like, you actually grow it yourself? Bro, I'm so jealous. I've been trying to, like, grow a, like, indoor garden for, like, 2 years. And because I live in Canada, every winter, I lose a bunch of plants. Because they just... The air is, like, so dry. And I have a humidifier, but I think the air is so dry that even the humidifier, like, the plants just can't survive, you know? They're like, ooh, cold. It's cold. It's like -30. We dipping. One of us is... Yeah, honestly, don't give me any ideas, because I will run with it. I am very, not easily influenced, but very, whatchamacallit? Oh my god, where's the word? See? This is why I can't have liquor. I can't even think properly already. Impulsive. That is the word I'm looking for. My god. I swear, being bilingual is not like... It's not actually a good thing. Because you just end up being like garbage at both languages. Like... If I haven't spoken only one language all day, like I know I've been speaking to you guys in English, but I saw my friend this morning. I had to bring her, the reason I was up at 5 a.m. was because I had to bring her to the hospital. Nothing serious. Well, she has like a really shitty heart. It like grew much larger than other people's hearts, and so it also pumps like blood way more than normal people's hearts. Anyways, she's fine, but she has to do these yearly checks at the hospital, and they have to put her under anesthesia every few years for like a big checkup, I guess, where they go inside and look at her heart and stuff like that. So anyways, I woke up at 5 a.m. so I could bring her to the hospital so she could get all those tests done, because she needs a ride because they won't let her drive after anesthesia, obviously for like safety precautions and stuff like that. But anyways, all that to say, she is also bilingual. So when we speak to each other, we speak Fringlish, which is a mixture of French and English. And it's usually really bad French and really bad English. So we're both just speaking gibberish to each other. And so at the end of the day, if I've spoken gibberish all day, I cannot speak any other language but gibberish. It is really hot for her. Turkish with my friends all day. See? If you speak Turkish with your friends all day, and then you try and switch to, like, let's say English or another language, I know for me, if I've spoken French all day, I'll have a really hard time speaking English. Or vice versa. If I've spoken English all day and I need to switch to French, it's like I've forgotten my entire language. Yeah, exactly. But see, I grew up with both languages, but French is definitely my first one. But you would never know. Even, like, French people are like, where's your French from? Because I'll throw in English words every once in a while. And then depending, like, who I'm speaking French to, like, if I'm speaking to... There's different Quebec dialects in Canada. I think that's what it is. Dialects? Or, like, accents. Different French accents. And so I'll switch my French to, I guess, like, not match theirs, but, like, you pick up on their French as you pick up that accent, I guess you could say. You know? I don't know. I don't know if you do that with Turkish. Or if that makes any sense. But it makes sense in my head. I swear. Almost done cleaning this. Oh my gosh, it's so sticky. It's actually not sticky. It's like not sticky, but stuck on here. You know? You know? At least though, because I had to get up at 5 a.m., I was able to get a lot done this morning. Like chores and like boring stuff, like laundry done. And forcing myself to go to the gym. I was already up, so I was like, well, I'm not going to go back to bed because I'm insomniac, so I won't sleep anyways. So at least I maybe go to the gym. Now I just need to keep doing it so I can get my muscles back. I'm gonna this wall. There we go. I think. Okay. Okay. One time I meet an English person, her accent is very different. Who knows what is happening? Yeah, gibberish. Oh no! Wait, are we talking about me and my English? Oh shit. I promise I speak like goodish English. I just I think I'm like tired mentally. Not me. Okay, good. I was like, oh man. I had no idea my English was that horrible. I always think my like French is way worse than my English, even though it's my first language. Oh man. All right. Clean. Okay. Dishes. Do some dishes. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. All my friends when I was growing up were English, so that's how I learned English. And I thought it was like a cooler language than French. I tried to learn French. Oh, it's honestly, if you don't know any other like, because French is like a Latin-based language. If you don't know any other Latin-based languages, like Spanish or Italian, it's such a pain in the ass to learn. I've seen people that I work with try to learn it, and they're like, they ask me questions like, why is the chair feminine? Or why is like, I'm trying to think of like other things, like, why do you spell color differently? Like, I don't know, we just do. It was a bit difficult. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think French is a difficult language to learn. I think English is definitely a lot easier. For sure, an easier language to learn. But I would say if it's not, if a Latin tongue is not your first language, it can be definitely a little bit challenging, for sure. But yeah, I feel sorry for all my coworkers that are like, ask me questions and I have no answers to them. Like, I don't know why a car is a girl. I also don't know why a chair is a girl. Or why, like, I'm trying to think of like, what's a boy thing? Man, I don't know. A tree, there you go. A tree is a guy. Like, I don't know why they have genders. Like, it's an inanimate object. How does the chair know that it's feminine? Doesn't make any sense. Like, for what? There's no such thing in, like, English. Objects now have genders. Apparently. In language. In Latin tongues, they do. I tried learning, what was it? Italian once. And then I got bored because it sounded just like French. And if I feel like something is, like, too similar or, like, too easy to learn, I, like, can't learn it. Does that make any sense? Like, the more difficult something is to learn, I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, good night. We'll see you next time. Hopefully it's late for me. Okay, have a good night. Yeah, like, if it's something difficult to learn, then I somehow find it easier to learn than something easy, which is weird. I don't know. I think my brain is just like, this is boring. You already kind of know it. You don't need to know it. Thanks, Resna. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. It's just, you know, right? Are you like that too? I was always like, I always thought I was like really dumb in school, until they made me do all these tests when I was in like middle school, just to see what my intellect level was, because they were like, she struggles in school, she's like kind of dumb. And then they made me do all these like really long and difficult tests, and then they were like, oh wait, she's actually not dumb, she's just bored. So funny. But I spent 3 months doing like super annoying tests, all for them to be like, oh yeah, actually you're just dyslexic and you're bored. So rude. So annoying. And then I acted like, I was like, yeah, obviously I'm not dumb. But really I did think I was dumb. I still do sometimes. Like, if I don't understand something, like, right away, then I'm like, oh, I'm so dumb, it's not working. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, my God. It takes me forever. Ah. I can't believe how long it took me to cook all this stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna eat my potatoes, and then I'll probably eat, like, half of it, and then I'm gonna eat like my entire tub of ice cream. That's gonna be my meal for tonight. There's potatoes and ice cream. Oh no, wait, I said potatoes and kiwi. I forgot I had kiwi. Yes, kiwi. I forgot I had that. I gotta eat those, otherwise it's gonna be bad. And I have a bunch of them too. They're already all prepped. Prepped and everything. Come on. Eat. Yeah. At least that'll all be done for the week. Wow, I'm so organized today. Don't touch the dish soap with your hands. Why? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the dish soap? Is there something wrong with it? They wrinkle quickly. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have wrinkly hands. I'm gonna have really wrinkly hands when I'm older. It's like, what do they call them? Like, working hands. Proof that you worked throughout your life. That's why I get my nails done, you know? I like try to like be like, yeah, look, I'm cute, and like I got nice hands, but like if you take a close look at them, they're not so nice. They're like, but I feel like that's everyone, right? Like most people go through life using their hands, you know? I used to have gloves, but I don't know what happens to them. I always end up like breaking them. I don't know how. I have no idea what I do. Or they like disappear. Did they disappear? I don't actually know where they went. I haven't had gloves in like so long. I had an old nail tech one day when I was getting my nails done, and she said, because at the time I kept breaking my nails because I was really rough with them when I first started getting them, and she told me it was because I was working too hard, like I was doing too many things with my hands, I was like, girl, what am I supposed to do? Not use my hands? Like, of course I'm gonna use my hands for everything. She was like, stop picking up boxes and, like, doing dishes. And I was like, I need to use them. Yeah, gloves. Can't find them. Ever. I know I bought some multiple times. But I don't know where they went. I don't know if I destroyed them and I threw them out and I just never bought more. Or if no, why would I lend them to someone? I didn't lend them to someone. There's no way I lent them to someone. I don't actually know what I did with them. It's fine. I only ever buy them from, like, the dollar store. So that I can just, like, they cost, like, not much, you know? Who cares about them? But yeah. Now my nail tech girl never tells me that I use my hands too much if I break them. But I do know she talks shit about them because I haven't removed my nails in, like, years. Like, I just let them grow out and then I refill them. And apparently that's really bad and you're not supposed to do that. And she always says, like, how fragile they are. But I'm like, well, isn't it better if I just, like, keep them on there then, if they're so fragile? You know? Okay. Dishes are done. Yeah. I got so much done today. This and this and this and this and this and this. Okay. Now I'm gonna eat. And then I think that's it. I don't have anything else to do. Just eat. I think I'm gonna take your advice. And I might just do chamomile tea. Do I have? I think I. Let's see. Not here. That's not it. Earl Grey. Ginger. Ginger or mint? I think ginger. I think I'm gonna have ginger tea. Yes. It's a good plan. You never stop. The girls in my country who constantly strive and cook well. What is it? Hamarakis? What does that mean? It means like they never stop? What do you mean? I need more hot water. Hot water! I need more water than that. Good word meaning works hard and is resourceful. Ooh, I like that meaning. I like that meaning a lot. Resourceful. I like to think so. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna steep that. This is my sticky lid. I've washed it multiple times. And I don't know why it's still, I don't know what I did with it. It's still sticky. I'm gonna leave it in here and I will try. It's still sticky. I know. I'm gonna try and clean it again tomorrow. I'm done doing dishes. Done. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy in. This one. Put it in my aesthetic cup. my aesthetic. Alright, I think my Tupperwares have cooled. Look at that. I got so much food for the week. Never give up. Oh, and my kiwis. Ta-da. Oh yeah, they gotta be eaten for sure. All right, all set. That's good. That's good. Yay. I'm so proud of myself. For a week, yeah, for a week is what I say, but I honestly may just end up with it for like 3 days, and then I'll just, yeah, finish in 3 days. You understand. You understand. You get it. Alright. My mashed potatoes. They're probably like lukewarm. Oh, probably lukewarm now. So good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah. Delicious. It actually is delicious. It is. I swear. I know it doesn't look it, but I swear it's delicious. To me. Although honestly, if we're being truthful, I'll eat pretty much anything, and everything tastes good to me. Where are my kiwis though? Some good kiwis. Oh yeah. New favorite. It's a good combo, I swear. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here for today. Because although it only says 2.5 hours, I've been working on this since 5 p.m. So I'm gonna eat my potatoes and my kiwis. And I'm gonna drink my chamomile. And then I will try and chill. And then I'm gonna try and go to bed early. And that'll be it. But thanks for hanging out with me. This is my first like IRL stream. It's not a real IRL because it's literally in my kitchen. But it's my first not from my computer. So yay! Really first time. Yes, really first time IRL. I did it from my computer a few times before, but I also was having technical difficulties. I have technical difficulties every time. So it's like my 5th stream? I think so. I think it's my 5th one. So, yes! Oh my God. So thanks for being here for my first IRL stream. From the kitchen. Okay, bye. I'll see you next time. Maybe, hopefully. Thanks for hanging out. Ciao.